Sonoma has a long and interesting history. The modern version of it starts in about 1820 when the Spanish missionaries settled and built their St. Francis de Solano mission, which is here on the plaza. And since then, it really started to grow, ultimately becoming the capital of what's now Sonoma County, and becoming really the birthplace of the California wine industry, among other things.
When visitors are coming to Sonoma Valley and they stop in our restaurant, it's really important that we get to show off the wonderful bounty that we have right in Sonoma. We do a lot of our own planting and harvesting vegetables, and we press our olive oil. I think one of the most exciting things is that people are really focused on where the product comes from, really thinking about how fertile the Sonoma Valley land is, and we're lucky to have such great farmers that can offer us beautiful produce and local cheeses that we can use in our restaurants.
As somebody who travels a lot around the country for his work like I do, I always come home and feel blessed by virtue of what is available around that simple square in Sonoma all day long in terms of food and activity. The Basque Boulangerie, which is owned by a family that's been baking bread in Sonoma for longer than I've been alive, is an institution. Tuesday nights throughout the summer are just amazing. They're our local farmers market, and it's there where really the whole town seems to gather. Live music, great local produce, lots of wine drinking. From a viticultural perspective, which is from a grape growing perspective, one of the greatest attributes of Sonoma Valley is its diversity. Right within our little appellation, you get world-class Chardonnay grown relatively close to world-class Cabernet on the hillside, which is close to great world-class Zinfandel on the benchland. So you can really do a lot well here, and it's why no one ever gets too thirsty when they live here. So when you come wine tasting in Sonoma, what you can specifically expect is really an opportunity to tailor what you experience to what you want to experience. The thing that you can expect is that it's going to be as low-key and as approachable as you'd ever want it to be. There are some wineries that collectively have tasting rooms right on the plaza, so you can kind of walk through a bunch of different wines and never get in your car. A lot of us, Gunlock Bunchu included, have caves where we do all of our barrel aging, and we're just one of a number of wineries that offer fairly comprehensive tours. Everybody thinks about the fact that it's food and wine, but there are incredible hiking trails that are all around.
If you like to go hiking, you can go up to Jack London State Park. If you're a historian, you can see where he lived.
Go farther north, you get to Sugarloaf, where it's extremely beautiful. It's not for the meek in terms of hikers. It's pretty steep up there.
Beautiful waterfalls and beautiful views. You can get food from the local market and have, a great picnic.
There's also incredible cycling. I'll put a plug in for one of my favorite things to do. I ride a bike all the time, and there's a reason that Bicycling magazine calls this one of the top 5 regions in the world to get on your bike. It's just a special place to be.